Hello, I'm Jensen. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. As you can see in the background, got a really special car for today's video, but I'd like to give a huge shout out once again to Monza Exotics for letting me take these things out. If you're in the SoCal area and you're looking for an exotic rental car, tell them I sent you, they will hook it up. But with that being said, let's get right into this 2017 Rolls-Royce Wraith.
With your boo, then hit a 5-star restaurant, order me and her some soup. No matter how thick the bitch is, I won't.
They just finished wrapping it in this almost Nardo gray, very light blue color. Looks phenomenal. Really nice choice. It used to be flat black, so this sets it off a little bit more. Got the black Rolls-Royce badges, all the chrome, door handles, wheels, front grille. We got some stock black Rolls-Royce wheels wrapped in a P0 Pirelli, and these are 255 40/21s. Headlights are tremendously different than the Ghosts. Really nice headlight display. Spirit of Ecstasy is tucked away because it's having issues. He's gonna have to replace that. No big deal. So this is the Rolls-Royce Wraith. It is 2-door. The Ghost was 4-door. And it was shaped very differently than this Wraith. As you can see, the back roof almost comes down very gradually rather than, you know, a flat top and then a window going down and then a flat trunk. So it gives it a crazy road appearance, almost like a teardrop from the rear. Now, stepping into the Wraith is a little bit different than stepping into the Ghost. As you guys know, on a regular vehicle, the door would open up from the rear, not the front. You got some wood grain touches, obviously all your nice chrome finishes. You got this soft cream brown, very light brown, almost khaki, mixed with the black leather as well. Very comfortable perforated Rolls-Royce seats. So when you hop into your Rolls-Royce Wraith, you don't want to reach that. Up here you have your door buttons, which you can just go ahead, press the door, and it's going to close for you. But watch your hand, because it can smash it. And there's also a passenger door button, so you can close the passenger door without even leaving the vehicle. For example, taking a look at the steering wheel, everything is very similar to the Ghost. It's just everything is updated. Like the speedometer and tach and the Ghost, those were all digital LED screens. These are normal, no LCD. To the left, of course, you have your lights. You also have some safety features. Stay in your lane. It lets you know if you're too close to another vehicle. And then on the steering wheel, you know, you got your telephone, your voice controls, volume up, down, your cruise control, power, set, reset. Very similar shifter to the Ghost. I think that's just a Rolls-Royce thing. Reverse, neutral drive, button for park, and then low for your low gear. Right behind that, you got your parking brake. You have your cameras, your parking sensor, and obviously your start and stop button. Go ahead, start this thing up. Wood grain cover over the screen pops up. You have a little bit of LCD screen down here. Tells you a little bit of information. Go into that camera button. Pretty cool camera. Go ahead, start it up. That beautiful Rolls-Royce chime. Never get tired of that chime. Obviously, when you go into reverse, you got a few different options for camera. You can throw a CD in your Rolls-Royce. You have your AC controls down here. Spirit of Ecstasy guide, where you can, you know, toggle through a bunch of different modes and change everything. Go settings, applications, media, radio, all the good stuff. And then if you don't want to go, you know, twisting through all of the options, there's a couple shortcut buttons right here. Radio, CD, menu, telephone, map, back options. And then you got your hazards, door locks, as well as your lift and lower. Right below that, you have another nice little storage compartment. I think that might be an ashtray. Looking at it now, it might be an ashtray. Beautiful wood grain all throughout the dashboard, and as well as on the door panels and your center console. Rolls-Royce Wraith obviously comes with a clock. Says Wraith right there. Extremely elegant. It's got the starlit headliner, which is amazing. Your option. Turn it off, turn it on. I'll show you guys getting out of here, which is, it's really crazy. It's definitely different getting out the front of the door rather than the rear of the door. There's a whole lot more space to get out, and it's a whole lot easier. Now I think it's time to go take this thing on a drive, huh? Let's do it. So very similar to the Ghost, this does have a V12, but it's a 6.6 liter instead of a 6.7 liter. Makes same amount of power almost, 563 horsepower, still almost a 600 horsepower car that's like 5,600 pounds. This thing is a tank. And I'm hoping that this Subaru doesn't back into the front of this damn Rolls Royce. I ain't trying to deal with that right now. This thing is definitely a head turner. Definitely a head turner. Should I slide it? Hell no. Never ever. Nah, if I had a Rolls Royce, I probably would. Because I know if you took traction control off and tried to slide this thing, put it in that low gear setting, it would get down. It would definitely roast these tires. If I got a Rolls Royce, I would do it probably once or twice and then probably never do it again because there's no need to slide these things. It's not meant for it. Let's test out this sound system, shall we?
Niggas always run their mouth, they won't never get ahead. Walk a nigga in this house where the jury in them bands.
I pay your bills and bad designer, but I don't love her. Backseat smoking good weed.
I here doing wrong to make it right. That's why I'm trapping bricks.
The turn radius in this car is phenomenal. Not gonna lie. We're literally just doing circles. If someone looked out their window right now, they'd be like, what is that dude doing? Yeah, I wanted to test out the turning radius, do a couple little circles. Obviously, I'm not gonna do donuts in this very, very expensive vehicle, but I wanted to see what the turning radius was like. Motor's extremely quiet. Extremely quiet. The build quality with these Rolls Royces is something just out of this world. It almost doesn't make sense. To get this level quality of vehicle, I feel like you would have to spend years and years and years trying to customize the car you want to be able to come, you know, something similar to this. Yeah, that power comes on super smooth, not aggressive whatsoever.
She must have recognized the potent pimpin' on sight, cause she was jocking MD for the rest of the night.
Catch a nigga slipping at the light, make his heart stop. Cut the green beam on, make his car stop. My bitch asked what I wanna do. Run in front of laws in the coupe.
Look at the sound difference. And we're only going 20, 30 miles an hour. Floating over these potholes. I'm talking about just floating. Floating. If I was in the Hellcat, I would have been fucking doing this shit. This is a terrible road, and it's just going right over it. The suspension in this thing is phenomenal. I don't think anything can compare to this. Really, really cool experience being able to drive these cars. I've gotten to drive, you know, a bunch of different type of vehicles, Porsches, Audis, Corvettes, Chevys, Dodges, Fords. There's so many different types of vehicles that I've driven, but this is definitely the most luxurious, the classiest, the most elegant, and the smoothest ride I've ever experienced. Ever experienced. I definitely need one of these in my life. And that is the 2017 Rolls-Royce Wraith. I would probably have to go Ghost over the Wraith. It might just be a year issue. Like if I were to take out the 2022 Rolls-Royce Wraith, I might like that more than the Ghost. But I don't know, this thing is amazing. I love these things. I ain't got nothing for you, player. Whoa! Stay back. What you doing, boss?
In Las Vegas, victory lane for Fox Television. Ricky Bobby, today's big winner. A heck of a win for you today, but it seems as if you can either win or crash the car trying to win.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
Kind of good there,
You know,
my guy.
what I'm talking about? That phrase, trademark, not producer Ricky Bobby.
They didn't see nothing.